Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm already having a crazy morning and it just started. I actually slept in a little bit late and I wasn't quite ready, but I think we're good to go. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Julie. Hi, Kayla. How are you guys? Happy that we're halfway through a week again. Time's flying by. Good morning, Ellen. Nice to see you. Don't you wish we could all be together? I want to do another in-person workshop, like just to hang out with other artists and paint. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe in the spring, or at least by next fall. Hi, Dee. How are you? Hi, Gail. Thank you. Yes, I got my hair done yesterday. Really, really needed it. Hi, Laura. And hi, Jennifer. So I did my little poll on Instagram, and last night, when I went to sleep, the vote was for the poinsettia, so I had that in my head all night. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Mary Jo. But then when I checked it this morning, it was equal between that and the sunflower that I bought yesterday, but I didn't get good photos of that yet, so I'm going to do that next week. I'll do that poinsettia today. Plus, like sometimes when I think I'm going to paint something, I work through it in the middle of the night when I wake up. I think about what I want to do, so let's get started here. So how are all you guys? Busy. Such a crazy busy time of year. I thought this year it would be a little more peaceful because, you know, we're all not getting out. So I thought there'd be a lot more time to get things done, but it doesn't seem to be working that way. At least not yet. Maybe closer to Christmas it will. I kind of envisioned having time to bake cookies this year. It's my goal. We'll see if it happens. Good morning, Dawn. So, yeah, like I said, I woke up late, so my brain's not moving at the right speed yet. I only had one sip of my coffee. What's everybody having today? Coffee or tea? Or something else? I guess it wouldn't need to be coffee or tea. Oh, I think I put out orange. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm going to put a little orange on here since it's more pink. I squeezed out, if you paint with me, the transparent orange, if you have it, and the transparent red look very similar. And sometimes I get lazy and I don't read the bottle or the tube. And that's what happened here. I got the orange out, not the red. So looking here, I need to clean my space too. That was my goal this morning, was to clean up my palette, clean up all my stuff, but that didn't happen. Dawn said hi. Gail's having coffee. Good morning, Kate. Hazelnut coffee. Oh, that sounds yum. Hot water and lemon. Oh, Shelly, that's what Isabel made me that yesterday. I had that when I went to get my hair done. She made me hot water and lemon. And I would like to drink that every day. I just have to get up a little earlier if I'm going to do that ahead of time. I don't know if I like that color or not. But at this stage, it really doesn't matter. Hi, Jackie. Let me clean my paintbrush out. So be patient with me. I might be a little slow today. In the mornings, I always think that painting doesn't take a lot of thought, but it still does. I'm just kind of more up for it, I think. Like I can't paint anything too complicated in the night, in the evening, because I'm too tired to think that hard. Even though I don't think I'm thinking when I'm doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel like it takes thought, but it does. It takes passive thought, I guess, is what I guess I would call it. So what's new with everyone? Anything new? Are you doing any holiday things? I've been busy shipping out all my stuff. All my people are buying a lot of paintings and my little tiny, so lots of those little ornaments that are so. Can hear Jingle Bell Rock. You can, Ellen. Can you still hear music? I don't even know if that song was on. Even in cold weather, I still love. Oh, I do too. I love coffee. Now wait, I'm looking through the notes. My thing's not scrolling. Cleaned my studio yesterday. It was a disaster. Yeah, Shelly, I need to do that. Because I'm not only do I have that, I have all the shipping stuff is out. And yeah, it's a disaster. That's a good word for it. But all in good time, I guess. I hope. But yeah, it's been fun getting ready, but there's a lot of shipping issues, so I'm trying to get all my things out. Like as soon as I get orders, I really am doing my best to get them out right away so that they get where they need to go in time. Hi, Sharon. Tiramisu coffee. Oh, you got. Oh, good, Ellen. Did you like them? Been doing watercolor cards for weeks. First time in years nailing Christmas cards. Oh, mailing Christmas cards. But yes, you're right. I used to do a family card every year. I think I did it for 26 years. And like 2 years ago, I stopped. My friend Lori would take our family photo every year, and I would hand design them and get them printed. And I love them. But it just, with, having the art business and doing all of this at Christmas time and trying to get everyone together to do the photo, like it felt like it was more work than it was worth, which, she still comes and takes our family photo, so I have that. But, like last year, she took it on Christmas Day. That wouldn't have worked. But yeah, sometimes you can't fit all the things in, and when that happens, I'm trying to not be so hard on myself and just let some things fall away to the side. And if I get around to it again sometime in the future, then that's great. And if I don't, that's okay too. It's not life or death, right? But I do love getting cards, picture cards, or handmade cards too. Good morning, Pam. Okay, I think I'm all caught up here. Maybe it'll scroll for me now. Hopefully. I'm trying to look where my dark areas are here. It's a really dark spot down there. And one of my tubes of paint is dried out, and it's a big one that I've had forever, and I need to just throw it out. But this morning when I was squeezing it out, it got all over my hands. You know what those days are like. But I think it's going to turn into a great day. Good morning. All right. I think I'm going to try and be a little crazy when I do my next layer, when I do the transparent layer, and add some colors that we definitely don't see in here, just to kind of keep it fun. And I had a lot of commissions this year too. I'm still not finished with those. And yeah, it's how long oil paints dry is really tricky. But the ones that I still have to do, are gifts that can be hand given that I don't have to ship. So it doesn't matter if they aren't quite dry. Gotta have a touch of video blue. Yes, Ellen, we absolutely have to have a touch of that blue in there. Oh, the malachite green. And the video blue. I don't know what it is about those colors, but I am completely smitten with them. Wonder if it'll shift. I've been thinking about redoing all my branding next year. And those colors might have to be part of it. It's on my to-do list. It's time to start thinking about the to-do list for next year, but I kind of don't even want to think about it yet. Oh, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I think I'm just going to put the darks in here too. Okay, I think I'm about ready to do. Hi, Morgan. Do my I still have one big New Year resolution on my own website. Oh, you're Ellen. Well, you can just put that one over into next year. I think it might be too late for this year, but I know you can do it. I just finished. I did a few. I did Diane Permenter's, and I did Celeste Kelly, who does mosaics. Love them. I did hers. And Judy Brock. Is Judy on? Judy, are you on here today? So if you have questions, let me know. I'm getting pretty proficient at it now. And I'm enjoying it more. When I first started doing it, I found it very challenging, but I like it now. Designing the websites. But I need to do one for my business, a design business. It's that shoemaker's son. I don't get around to that one. I think that's good. I don't want to overwork it. So my palette's messy. Well, I'll clean that up in a little bit. Okay, I'm getting out my favorite colors. I've really been using just a few, but I might use a couple extra. Now I'm telling you that I don't use other colors, but I think I will today because I have reds and pinks in here, and I have a lot of red and pink pigment sticks. That's everything. All right, so now I'm doing my good, Morgan. Miss seeing you at Geneva. All those simple things like walking into a coffee shop and sitting down and watching people go by and having a cup of coffee, that's one of the things I miss. It's not even something I did all that often, but when it's time that we can do it again, I'll definitely appreciate it more than ever. Yeah, it is nice just to do that. And to sit and people watch. I love doing that. I haven't done that in forever. All right, I have a few pinks here. Let me do my gold. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the photos of Market. And I got to pop in there yesterday when I bought those flowers because I went to get my hair done, and I do that right near the market, and I was a little early, so I ran in and found those flowers. But I thought they were a natural flower like that I've never seen before. But when I put them in the water, good morning, Emily. The water turned the color of the flower. So I think they did. Anita says, I want to get back in touch with friends. Yes, so do I, Anita. When I put it in the water turned color. So I think they must dye it or something. You know how they do all those really vibrant flowers on the streets of New York City? Those little street places, they always have those flowers that are unnaturally bright. I think that's what they did to make that. Do you know what I'm talking about? The sunflower I bought. So I was like, how can it possibly be that bright? I don't think it's truly happened that way. But it's pretty nonetheless. It's a nice pink. I need a little bit of this one that I love, this phthalo green pale. Oh, Santa Rosemary's coming. How fun is that? I love that idea. Santa Rosemary. Art supplies are so fun. All right, I think that's a good start. You think it's whimsical enough? Maybe I need a little more random, maybe a blue and a malachite in here that's unexpected. And try and hold on to it. I just said I was going to do it, and that quickly I forgot. That kind of purple color is beautiful. I've had a really fun idea of an activity I want to do with sunflowers when I do my little membership thing next year. I have to remember to write these things down so I don't forget. What else did I want to do this too. Okay, I'm missing stuff. An adventure with, oh yeah, Mally, that's right. And yes, that was King's Blue. Yeah, that's funny. Did you guys all do that thing that I posted, the Adobe color personality or whatever it was? That was really fun. It's a little test to see what personality you are as an artist. And mine came out as the adventurer, which, you know, like I want to be all of them. I want to take the test again and get a different answer. But you're right. I am an adventurer. And that's a good thing. It was fun to see what everybody got. It's on, like, in our Art Friends group, in our Facebook group. Or if you're in my Art in Bloom, Art in Bloom course, I posted in our Facebook group for that, too. All right, let me get you. Oh, do you know what, Gail, are you in Art in Bloom? I can't remember. It's either in Art in Bloom on Facebook or it's in the Art Friends Facebook group that I have. I put it in both of those. If you can't find it, just let me know. I'll send it to you. I'm having a sip of my coffee. Scooching over a little bit. Now I'm going to mix colors. I got this new brush. I might play around with it too. I got this from Rosemary. I got 2 to try. They're called Monday mop brushes. Now can I find them here? No, I don't know what I did with them. I had them out. Oh, here they are. They're a softer brush to kind of blend colors, which I don't do very often, but I was playing with it. And then this is called the limited edition for smooshing. I guess the word's really smooshing, but I like to say it's smooshing because it has all those O's in there. Because I've been playing around with some like landscape paintings and blending things. So maybe I'll play with it a little bit today. Those are 2 fun new rosemaries I got. Oh, these side colors there, I call them like my mixer colors. Like these are all my main dominant colors that I use. And then when I mix colors into them to lighten them, I don't very often use white. I use different light colors. Oh, my go-to coffee, Morgan, is I get coffee from Fat Cow Coffee. Martha and Jeff Groff own it over in Landisville, and that's where I get my coffee, and I just make it here at home. It's wonderful. I think I'm drinking Costa Rica right now. It's yummy. All right. I think I'm going to need a little bit more of my permanent rose. Let me get that out of my... You know, some people are so organized with their paints and they organize them and put little clips and hang them up. Nope, not me. I'll show you mine, how very much I am not. And this isn't even working. So here are my blues and greens. And those are like my browns and my mixer colors. And those are my reds and yellows. And those are some, and then look, these are the ones that I keep losing. So I put them out here, and after a while that pile will be so much that I'll lose them in there too. So your wood palette is, oh, this is marble. It's just a slab of marble that I got at like where you go buy countertops. That's all that it is. And I love it. And it cleans right up. I did treat it with, someone had asked me about that. I did treat it with like a marble treat stuff, but I don't know that you would need to. I just didn't go to the expense of buying 2 to experiment. But it's pretty. I actually got it. Oh, yeah, it's right there. I know. Isn't that fun? I love that little flower. Yet still has that pretty, I can't even see all the way in there. But isn't it beautiful? It's the most beautiful flower. I think I might do a whole little series of flowers that are past their prime because, like, look, it's gorgeous on all sides. It just turned into like a puffball of beautifulness. Now I forget what I was talking about. That's okay. I'm sure I'll remember it. Or not. I'll remember it, but maybe not till next week. Excuse me. What was I talking about? Was it anything important? Let me see. Yep, I like that color. Oh, how wide is it? I think it's probably, let me see here. They come, so when I went to get this, I got it, that's what I was talking about. So that's 12, 30, 40, 15, 16, 17. It's like 20 by 20. Yeah, marble slab. When I went to get it, this was just like an old sample that they had in the back room. It still was not inexpensive, but I got it because when I created the online course, I knew that if I was mixing colors on, I need to think about what I'm talking about. When I'm mixing colors on a glass palette, it would have a lot of reflection. So I tried this instead, and it really worked out well, and now I love it. I have one, this one I got at the, place where you get countertops. And then I have another one that I use too that's, it's a cutting board that I got online, like on Amazon. But it's more extreme. It's more dark and light. And like if you buy it on Amazon from something like that and it's really marble, you can't tell, whatever lines go through it or whatever, you can't tell what that's going to be until you have it. So, the nice thing about getting it at a place that's local is you can go pick it out and you know exactly what you're getting. But it is pretty. It's nice to have things look nice too. Crazy, right? past the prime flowers. Yeah, I would love to do all. I did a few of them and loved them. Yes, that's permanent rose, and I already don't have enough. So I think I got up to get it the last time and then showed you colors and maybe forgot to put it out. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I need to clean all these off. They're half dry. I need some darker green and green yellow with a little, I think that's a dry piece. I gotta get rid of that. This is the one that I have this tube. I have a couple of them that sometimes when I start squeezing them, like paint comes out of odd places all over my hands. So I need to definitely replace that. It's a pretty green. Oh, what is that light peachy color you added? Oh, this. Sometimes I use this as a fun add-in color. That's right here in my, this is called Montserrat Orange. It's a nice color to lighten reds, but that doesn't make them then go, like I mixed that with magenta, which gave it more of, that a cooler, and then here's the warmer reds. It's fun playing around with color. Good greens, my darks. It's not very many colors. It's almost like I'm looking thinking, it's not enough colors. I'm going to do a little bit of a nice dark purple. And I need a bright red. Need a little more. I know I had that out yesterday. That is probably laying here where it doesn't belong. Let's see it. Brown pink kind of sounds fun, doesn't it? I have a lot of random colors that I've collected. Shoot, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a true red. No, wait, I have to stand up here and look. Oh, here's a good one. Well, that's one. There, Vasari's Permanent Bright Red. Because in the inside there, those little tiny things in the middle have some spots of bright red. We'll see if that shows up on there. Okay, I think that's good. Doesn't seem like much paint, but we'll see if we need more. Oh, Ellen, oh, I love mixing colors. All right, how's that make you seasick? That's good. Oh, you know what? That's because this needs to move over. That will help. Oops. It's kind of right in front of me. Now popped out. Okay. Okay. Now, get out my big brush and my big Rosemary and Company 12. And I'm going to go in and put some of my darks in here. So my husband got the outside of the house all decorated. I don't like to do that because I don't like to be cold. So I'm not much help with that at all. But I do enjoy how it looks. I'll have to post the picture. It really does a nice job. We're still working on the inside. We got these really cool lights for our tree from Terrain. Did I tell you this already? I might have. So we drove down there last week to try and get more of them, and they were all out. And now he ordered them online, but he doesn't know if it says they shipped, but then another thing says there's no order at all. So because shipping's so wonky this year, I think they're not scanning things, so things aren't getting traced the same way that they would traditionally. So who knows? It's a special prize if they show up. If they don't, life goes on. It's only Christmas lights. Right? Okay. I need a sip of my coffee. So where's everybody from that's on here? I think I know most of you. I want to let some of that show through. I'm going to try not to cover up all my colors. Hi, Joanne. I wasn't putting down an intentional brush stroke there. I was fussing with that. Fort Payne, Alabama. Normally up this early, but nursing a newborn. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's exciting. Kind of a cozy time of the year to have a newborn. I never had December babies. But it's a cozy thing to wake up and do that. In the middle of the night, it's not fun though. Cold Lake, Alberta, Canada. Shelley, I just sent your calendar. Let me know when you get it. Massachusetts. Mary, are you in New York? Where are you in New York? I don't know if I knew that. Thank you. Yes, it definitely is a wonderful time for maternity. It sure is. Is this your first baby? Yeah, really nice. Mississippi Lake, Ontario, Canada. Oh, very nice. So pretty there. Yeah, I'm always a little, I don't know what I'd think of it. Like all these people who live places that it doesn't even get cold in the winter. Like, well, first of all, I would love that. But I don't know if I would like it at Christmas time. Like, I don't know if I would feel like if it was really Christmas time if it was 80 degrees outside. I can't quite imagine it. Oh, good, Shelley. I'm glad. Thanks for buying it. Second baby, both born October 2nd, 2000. Oh, wow. Oh, isn't that cool? Well, Heather, I have two that were not quite that close, but I'm an October 4th baby, so I am very partial to October babies. But I had my business when I was younger. Well, I still do, but so I planned my first two children to be born in the spring so that I would have them at work with me in the beginning, and then my husband would have summers off because he's a school teacher, and then he could watch them. So I had, as structured as I can be at times, I had Alex and Emily both in April, and they were both born on their due date. And the doctor told me like the odds of that are like 2% or something ridiculously low. And it was a nice time to have them. But they were born April 20th and April 26th, so just 6 days apart, but 3 years. I always wanted to watch you paint, and now I finally awake this early. Totally agree on the cooler weather. We've been blessed with cold weather in Alabama this week. That's good. Christmas caroling on Dad's boat. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Yeah, I think I would get used to it because I'm really not at all a cold weather person, but I don't know. I try to imagine it sometimes. Yeah, I didn't know you grew up in Florida, Ellen. It's really cool. I grew up a block from here. I think that's crazy. I love that this photo has little bits of green in it like that. Where to be, yes, where to be born. And then I didn't finish my story. Well, Isabel was a bonus baby. She was a surprise. She was born in November, so she threw off the whole pattern, but that's okay. Can't imagine life without her. I like that blue showing through in there. It is fun, isn't it? I should adjust that. They always say, whoever they are, that you should never have like a line lead your eye off the page. Like I shouldn't have that go right to the corner like it really is right there. So I'm just moving it down a little bit. Oh, I see the light here. I don't know how to get rid of that. All right, I'm trying to put down my intentional brush strokes, not overwork it. When you add complementary colors, do you worry about color, cooler or warmer, or do you do both cool and or one of each? Actually, I don't really think about it. You mean with my little colors showing through? I don't even think about their temperature at this point because they're just my pigment sticks that I use, and so I don't have a lot, so I've never even thought about their temperature. I don't know. That's a really interesting thought, though. Maybe I should. I don't know if it would make a difference or not. I still always want to go with Allie and go to New York and go to the pigment stick store and pick out some new colors. It'd be so fun. Maybe we'll all do a road trip there someday. For anyone who can go. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, I had all these fun things. Like I was going to do a workshop in Connecticut. I was planning to do a workshop in Italy this year. Of course, none of those things are happening, but it might all come back around. Hopefully it will. So we can't stay home forever, can we? I hope not. It would be so fun to do those things. I'm in my coffee and I'm thinking, are there areas that I need to push back before I put some of my lighter colors in? What time is it? 8:39. So I do have to start thinking about that. So I'm looking to see if there's any other things I want to keep darker. I have to think about the definition and the areas. This has that underneath. Push that back a little bit. Go to get new pigments. All right, Anita. I'll count you in if that trip happens. It'll be very fun. Yeah, I don't know. I do know. I've never been like to New York City with other artists. Like I only ever go there and I can't do any of the art things because, you know, people like my husband would only want to do that for so long, or maybe not at all. So I've never gone and like done all the museums and stuff. I would love to do that. Oh, the rose. Oh, so I want to use this moppy one too. This is called the Rosemary and Company short eclipse short flat. I never know the order of those words. It's a number 12. It's about an inch wide. And I try to use the big one for most of the painting. I went to paint in Italy in 2000. Due to go back. All right, Shelley. I want to do it. It was Strada Toscana, I think it's called, the website, where they had reached out to me about doing it, and I was like totally in. I was like literally picking what week I wanted to do it. And then all this happened, and they have reached out again, but I don't feel like I can know yet. Like, I feel like it's too soon to quite pick a week to do that. RNF is upstate. Oh, that's right. You told me that, Ellie. But Vasari showroom. Well, I would be happy with that. Vasari would be so fun. That's right. You did tell me that. Okay. Vasari would be Evan, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's just something so luscious about the Vasari paints. That's what a lot of the mixer ones that I have along the side here are Vasaris. Trying to do my intentional brush strokes. You know, it's tricky. But I think I have a good definition going on. And that showroom has to be amazing. I like how that leaf looks up there. All right, I need a sip of coffee and to stop and look a little bit. It's always important to stop and look and make sure things are kind of headed in the right direction. I saw one of my friends on Instagram was an artist. Her name's Beth Bordelon, I think is how you say it. And she was making the most beautiful Christmas cookies. It's a small room in a large building with freight type elevator and creaky floors. That's my kind of building. That sounds wonderful. But she was making the most beautiful cookies, and it made me want to, the kind that are pieces of art that you, can't find my pink here that I love. What did I do with it? Here it is. This is the pink that I love from Vasari Rosebud. They were just gorgeous. Made me want to bake cookies. But if I would do that, I'd probably do it with Emerson, and then it would be not the same project. But wouldn't it be fun to just have an afternoon to decorate cookies, the really beautiful ones that have all that fluid icing, and then you do the decorations on top? Yeah, maybe I'll fit that in once this crazy part of the season is over. And I'm putting little bits so that you can tell they are holly leaves, but I don't want to put so much detail in them that you get lost in that. That's a little bright right here, a little dark. Little. I pulled that forward. You can, Ellen? I can barely hear it. Let me turn it down. Yeah, I need to, I do have my headphones in. Let me turn it down. I just want to be safe. It's good to step back from your painting too. It's good to see it a little bit from a distance and squint at it. Thanks, Ellen, for always paying attention for me. See, this is lighter in here, but it's I think I need pull that out. It's getting there. Up 47, I gotta keep moving. Time's flying. Time always flies when I paint. Do you guys feel like that too? Like time goes faster somehow when you're painting. I don't know if I can use that fun new blending brush here. I think it might be a little too crazy to do that. I think it's getting there. It was hard to hear. Yes, I am painting on gesso board on the raised panel that I have with the sides painted gold. I've been trying to paint on canvas more, but I love the gesso board. I don't know if it's just that I'm just so used to it, or I don't know. But I'm trying to paint more on canvas, because when I paint something larger, it's always on canvas, and I'd like to be more comfortable with that. Because, you know, it's so much of it's in your mind. Like if you feel confident about something and you feel like, oh, I can do this, you can do it. But if you start to like second guess and think, oh, I'm not good at painting on canvas, I wish I was painting on gesso board, then all of a sudden that's what's true. That fearless confidence, you got to find it. All right, I think that's good. I think I'm going to play with the insides. Like I love the colors that are shining through here. Oh, here I see this is not quite a real... Those bright colors in there. Oh, it's fun. Fun. Okay, I need a smaller brush. Nope, I have one here. I've been doing a lot of birds, so a lot of my skinny brushes might not be so maybe it won't be a very skinny brush today. Oh, here's one. Here's one, here's one. Sorry, I forgot I had sensitive headphones on. Good, it's so pretty beautiful. Has such dimension. Thanks, Allie. All right, so I'm gonna work on these little, I don't know what these things are called. I should know more about flowers as much as I paint them to be able to properly call those little things something. And then my little bit of bread. Can you hear me holding my breath? That's when I always do that. That little, just waiting and adding a little bit of, you know, this at the very end, the little detail is just brings it all up a notch, I think. A little bit of texture. I think that's good. All right, now I'm going to sign it. What time is it? 52. We're at a schedule. See anything else I need to do? I do see down here a little bit of my canvas showing through right here. I don't want that. Can't really get my brush in there. Now I'll sign it. There we go. Do you see any other really light areas that I need to add or anything? On the laughing emoji, I didn't see that. I love a good laughing emoji. So there's my palette. And I really didn't mix any other colors, I don't think, from the ones I originally did. And then there's my reference. It has glitter on there. I didn't add the glitter. And then there's the poinsettia. Now I'll turn this around right here. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me, guys. I hope you have a fabulous day. I'll save this and I'll post it on my YouTube channel. And if you go on there, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I think I'm one person away from 1,000 on YouTube, and I always thought I had to get 1,000 to film through YouTube, but I guess I'll know if anything I don't know if anything changes, but maybe we'll try that sometime. I don't know what the benefit, the pro or con would be, but I achieved the goal, but I don't know why. And also have it on my website. I'm going to do a newsletter. Hopefully today. It'll probably come out tomorrow with my next art crush and some other stuff. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys all next week. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. See ya. Wait, I don't know how to end it here. No, wait. Here maybe.